We are back here on Girl Talk. Once again, we're here with Bruce Wood. And he's saying all these fabulous things. And I'm like, wait, we have to turn the cameras on because you're a wealth of information. It's like I don't like to waste it. So anyway, Jeremy, who's our producer and director, had a really good idea. And we were talking during the break about how do you share information about finances and kind of the rules of the road with your kids, especially in light of some of the things that have been in the news recently.
Yes.
So share with us.
Oh, I'll tell you, it's been very exciting, to be honest with
Listen to you.
Because I think we've always said in our business, how do you get the children involved in our business?
Okay, right.
It's hard for somebody young to come down and sit with somebody who's 74 years old.
Exactly.
Let's face it.
Right.
But today, they have digital accounts.
Okay, right.
Through companies like Robinhood.
Okay.
And Reddit. And there are other companies that do this. And they have this incredible cadre themselves of contact on the internet through Facebook, through texting.
That give them information, that give them...
And they cross-reference all the information themselves. So somebody says, buy this, and it goes out to thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, millions of kids.
Oh.
Okay. So they all start jumping on something, okay? And that can be a good thing, and it can be a bad thing.
Sure.
Because on the internet, it's not controlled. There are bad people out there.
Okay.
And they can give information that is inaccurate. Okay.
Fascinating.
And if you fall into that, you might make money in the short run, but you could lose money also. So the way I approach it with my clients who have children,
yes,
is I say, call me first. Okay.
Okay.
Just call me and tell me what you're doing.
Got it.
Okay. So I know what you're doing.
Okay.
I'll be glad to tell you. All right. But the only way you learn things in life is to do them.
Well, it's really interesting. I have a 14-year-old granddaughter in California, Larkin, and when I called this year to talk about Christmas with her,
yes.
She goes, I really want to start investing in some stocks. And I'm like, what? I didn't even know that word. And she said, yeah, I would like some money so that I can do that. And I asked her how she heard about it, and I guess I think a lot of it was exactly what you're talking about.
Robinhood and...
Yeah. So what is your advice? Do you say, have mom and dad call you? Do you want to talk to... I mean, I would think it would be somewhat of a good thing that the kids are interested.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, first of all, I think if we look back on our lives, we say 8th grade was, or when we were in 8th grade, life starts to come alive. Mm-hmm. All right? Starts. And you're a sponge. Mm-hmm. And you can absorb a lot of stuff. So when your kids are in the 8th or 9th grade, start talking about things about life, whether it be a job or a career, but also about stocks.
And finances,
and
yes.
Finance. And just simplicity. Do you know what stocks are? Maybe you don't, the parents don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. So be a teacher, look it up, okay? Go to the internet. So that's the first step. Talk about it. Because kids will listen at that age. It isn't until they get a little older
right.
that they,
that you get dumb.
Say there's $1 million here and they wouldn't care.
Right.
But the issue really comes down to start them early, and that just starts the question. But talk to them. And I talk to my clients. I ask them, what are your kids doing? Mm-hmm. You know, where are they investing? Some invest for me, some don't, which is fine. Because that's, again, how you learn. I have to do it the traditional way. I'm an advisor, and advisors have to do it a certain way.
Sure.
Kids, it's carte blanche.
What do you say to a kid? Like, she was like, I wonder what to invest in. I mean, how do you advise that?
That is a great question. It's actually pretty easy. And that is, and in fact, I got an email from one of my clients' children.
Okay.
And he said, here's a cool company that is on the internet.
Okay.
And he knew all about it, and so he asked me to investigate it. So I did, okay, and then I told him what I felt about it. Mm-hmm. But the issue was, I just asked him, what do you do? Mm-hmm. I sat down with them one day at their home, and I said, tell me what you guys do during the daytime.
Okay.
4 boys.
What's fun for you? Yeah.
what do you do? What games do you play? Because they all do video games.
Sure.
And I said, what are those companies? I said, I know
Minecraft.
what they are.
Yeah, right.
But I said, which ones do you like? And so that's the first step.
Got it. Well, and so for her, it was really interesting because she is into sports, but she's also into, her hair or makeup or
Right.
clothing or things like that. And she's like, I wonder if I should invest in like American Eagle. I wonder if I should invest.
Exactly. And that's exactly how you do it. Women are great investors.
Okay.
All right. They're
right.
wonderful. Why? Because they love to shop.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I mean, tell me
Right.
where you shop. Oh, gosh, I love Target.
Yep, exactly.
Well, I happen to think Target is a wonderful stock and a wonderful
Interesting.
investment. And they now have teamed up with Ulta. So Ulta
Oh,
is
yeah.
going to be in their stores. Starbucks is in their stores. Where do you drink?
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
get
yeah,
Starbucks.
yeah.
Well, why can't you own it? If you love it, why can't you own it?
Jeremy doesn't know what Ulta is. That's makeup.
I do.
I do too.
Not because I use it, it's because I read about it
Right.
and I saw it I saw the store in Richmond in
Okay.
a shopping mall, and I was curious about it. What is Ulta?
Interesting.
So I walked by it and looked in, and I said, "How cool!"
So what I hear you say is a lot of like Target is kind of an overarching store now, and it's got these little pods or enclaves or
Yes.
or whatever kiosks or not
Yes.
even kiosks, but
Yes.
oh, that's brilliant.
And everybody likes going to Walmart for something.
Sure.
Okay. Walmart is an incredible company, incredible employer for their employees, but they're the only company of size that can really combat Amazon.
So what I hear you say is when you're looking to begin your investing opportunities, look at companies that you use and that you know. So it doesn't have to be
Absolutely.
so intimidating. Bruce, we're going to take a quick break. Hold that thought and come back because we're not going to lose any of his wisdom. We've got him captive. Stay with us. We'll be right back.